kind of an experiment. I'm going to try and do a look at several different PSVR games that I've got today as a broadcast. So they should be going out live on YouTube, and I'll hopefully save it. If it works all right, I don't know how well it's going to work. Hopefully I'll be able to switch between games and go to the dashboard and stuff like that and still record this vid, but I'm not sure. So it's an experiment. But the first game I'm in here is Archangel. This came out a little while back, but it's one that I've held off on just because it was quite expensive. I think it was like 40 quid when it first came out. Certainly was at 30 for a long time at least, and but I just wasn't willing to pay that because I heard that although it's a really impressive game, it's quite short. So which is kind of been fairly common with PSVR. Again, it's just one of those things. It's a smaller user install base has led to relatively smaller budgets compared to your AAA releases. So you get either smaller games or just more modest games. But anyway, yeah, so those types of games I'm eager to try. Archangel, I've been eager to try, but I just wanted to wait for it to come down in price. And there's a sale now. A few PSVR games that I've been interested in for a while have come down to a price where I'm willing to get them. And, yeah, that whole thing of just the fact that most of these games are coming out digitally only as well is really kind of doesn't suit my ideal, my preferred way of getting games. I want the physical. But let's continue with Archangel. Yeah, so
before proceeding to your next mission, it is often wise to consult your squad mates.
So I'm in this. Yeah, so it just.
I'm available for consultation.
It's it's annoying that a lot of games are digital only on PSVR. So it's especially even more of a motivation to wait for those games to come down in price in the sales, is what I was trying to say. Anyway, so I'm in this cockpit. In Archangel, you're in a huge mecha kind of robot thing that you control. You've got the move controllers, so each of your hands, each of your arms controls an arm of the mecha warrior thing. You basically, it's like you're in one of those loader machines from Aliens, but it's 6 stories high. It's kind of like that. And yeah, anyway, so the game's on rails as you move through the levels, but that's okay because you've got so much to be getting on with. The control of the arms and the shields and the weapons and stuff is enough to be getting on with, so it never feels that you're losing much by it being on rails. I think it suits it. It's in the kind of tradition of more old school shooters, I guess. This is a VR Operation Wolf kind of. But anyway, let's go. Hang on. Right, what has happened? I think my camera needs to be slightly moved. Excuse me while I stand up and rearrange the setup. This is one of the provisos with PSVR. To enjoy it, you're going to need to be ready for a little bit of awkwardness. Sometimes it takes a bit of jiggery pokery, sometimes it takes a bit of a setup. But once you're comfortable and ready to go,
here's the deal.
You'll have a blast.
We're on our way to downtown Chicago. What's left of it? The building.
Right. Because yeah, that's something that I think that's put some people off, is just the intricacy of it. There's wires everywhere, there's new controllers to contend with, there's cameras, there's angles, there's lighting. There is, there's much, you can be as a gaming medium, and I think I have been. Yes, once you acclimatise to that setup process, it's nothing, obviously.
Combat synchronization sequence
like
initiated.
anything.
Neural processor spinning up.
EEG stable. Strong gamma wave pattern detected.
Go for dynamic link.
Dynamic link. Active and synchronized. We are one, Captain.
So,
Captain,
here we go.
I'm detecting multiple humanics units in this sector.
Have they spotted?
So as you can see, I've got 2 reticles. One's on the right here is
Now listen
a
up.
machine gun,
We're still deep
and the one on
in
the left here
humanics.
is like
Mission
a
number 1
more
is
powerful
survival.
missile.
Mission 2, payback.
And you've also got big shields on either
You
side.
saw what the enemy did to us.
And yeah, it really is a nice setup. It's really cool, this impression of being inside this huge mech. There's a slight delay on the movement of the arms, which feels normal. There's no delay on these things here, these kind of controllers that directly mirror your hands movements with the move controllers. The arms have a slight delay, but that feels natural because of course it's in a freaking huge robot. You'd expect a little bit of a delay. But I hope you can hear the audio okay. I've turned it down for me so I can hear things. Here we go. So these are my buddies. We're a couple of levels into this game, and it's really impressive.
Rip them out of
Right.
the sky.
Activate shields and angle them forward. Humanics units, 10 o'clock. High density.
Yeah, and the shields only last so long, so you kind of got to juggle
Take it down!
which hands you're using for shield and which hand you're using for.
Captain, the air units are flying into
shield.
formation. Destroy the kamikaze and we take out the entire squad.
It's a pretty game. It looks really nice. I mean, you know, it's got kind of a fairly big budget feel to how it looks. They've done a really good job with the graphics, but yeah, apparently it's not too long of a game. But so that's why I've waited for it to go down in price. And now I got it. It's like 60% off. It was a big reduction. Can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was a big reduction, and I jumped on it. And that's the same with a couple of other games as well. Today there was a Smashbox Arena,
Good job, M1. Figure out how they
which has had a lot of praise, but again, yeah, it was a bit rich for my blood.
Keep it together, Bulldog.
Jamming signal's getting stronger.
And then there was what else did I get? Banana, Ace Banana or something like that,
Suggest keeping shields
which is
down.
just a fun kind of way of shooting with a bow and arrow mechanic, which is really fun. Yeah, with the move controllers. That's actually the first thing I ever did with move controllers back in the day when they were used on PS3. Some type of game that had like a bow and arrow game on it. That's fun. So yeah, it works just as well in VR.
Shields detected.
Must
If
be
not
a generator
better.
nearby.
I got eyes on the source.
Oh,
83
sugar.
meters ahead on the left.
Oh no, this is kick-ass. Right, gotta get through here. Make a fist. Ugh. I can't tell you how cool that feels.
Generate in sight.
Right, shit. See, I'm having to remember. Right, block with that hand. Come over here, aim at these guys.
On your left, Captain.
You took a lot of damage back there, Guardian.
So yeah, this is quite a few kind of cockpit shooter games on VR because it works really well. Having that cockpit that accentuates that the 3D, the sense of depth, the sense of presence within the game mode. Having that frame around you really adds to that. So it's something that works. But this game is doing some new stuff that I've not played in other cockpit style games.
Mistake.
It's really well polished.
M1.
Captain, someone is accessing my heuristics. Help me.
What have we here? A Mac.
And you can catch stuff with that as well.
Resistance has been busy.
Who's this guy?
Holy shit, they're swarming.
Why aren't they attacking?
I know this voice.
So that's me.
It's Colonel
My son.
Maddox.
My son got killed
I'm flattered,
in like the
Captain
first
Walker.
bit of the game.
Yes, I've heard of you as well. I've admired
That was pretty
your
harsh
career
beginning.
sometimes. That's why I'm giving you a chance to surrender. Turn over the Mac.
Bulldog. He's not even British. There's a character over there called Bulldog. Not even British. What's all that about?
My word.
Ignore that bullshit. Move out.
You are a hothead, aren't you? That is going to get
Right,
you
anyway,
killed.
so that is
Intrusion blocked.
Archangel. I'm going to try now switch to the dashboard and go to a different game. I'm not sure if it'll interrupt my broadcast. That's the part of this video that's sort of an experiment. We shall see what happens. Alright, here we go. Right,